Alright, so we got patch notes for global for tomorrow, and very interesting stuff. Of course, we saw a teaser on the YouTube channel for Grand Cross with Green Demon Melee and the the seasonal characters, except the Halloween ones. Probably because the Halloween ones will come out next month. Next month is already October, so there's no need for them to release it right now, right? So next month we'll get probably the Halloween characters, which not the best. You can skip them if you want. I actually posted a Halloween Meliodas showcase yesterday, but yeah, we got of course now confirmation that yes, all those six, is it six? Yeah, 6 characters will be coming tomorrow. One interesting thing though is, if and only if all these characters are the only SSRs in the banner, because they have exactly 6, right? They would all be 0.5% chance, and that would not be so bad. But if they're not, that'll be a problem, because it's like 6 featured units, and if they're not the only SSRs in the banner, that'll be a problem. I hope they are. But yeah, Green. Let me open them up since we're here, right? Green Demon Meliodas is probably the main attraction, because he's the Meliodas, and he honestly, Green Demon Meliodas, he isn't all that great, but he has probably my favorite passive in the game. If you kill someone, you get their ultimate gauge. That's like the coolest passive in the game. I cannot think of a single passive that's cooler than this one. You just kill them and you get their ultimate gauge. So cool. And but in practice, he's not all that. For some PvE activity, he's really fun and can be really good, but in general, he just ain't all that. But he has, again, probably the coolest passive and probably some of the coolest animations in the game. So if you want him, really nice. Jericho, again, nothing that great. The passive is interesting. Increase crit chance of all allies by 5% if allies currently using skills, up to 50%. In theory, it's really nice, but in practice, it can be really harsh. Elizabeth, which was recently buffed, I don't know if she will be buffed when coming to global, because this skill doesn't exist on global yet, but she pretty much heals allies by attacking the enemy. According to her damage, she'll heal allies. I could test her out and see how good she'll be, but you know, when she released on JP, she was bad because this card was really bad, but they buffed like last week this card, so maybe she's better now. I don't know. And all these characters, these 3 characters, are really interesting because they can choose one raid you want. This was a big deal when it came to JP in December last year, because you know, there's no other way. Ever since December last year, when these characters came out, there's no other way of choosing what raid you want. You need a full Demon Melee New Year's costume, and you put in any Demon Melee, and that will guarantee you a Crimson raid. If you have Jericho, and you put a full Jericho New Year's costume in any Jericho in your team, that will guarantee you a Grey Demon. And Elizabeth, the same thing. You put the whole I was gonna say Halloween, the whole New Year's costume, and that will guarantee you a Red Demon. Something else, the 3 lollies, the 3 little girls that come out as well. Her other name is Zaneri, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know the other name. I always forget. I'll find it. They work similarly, where you need to have their full costume for you to do something, right? Jenna. If you have Elaine's full costume, the Valentine's costume, and you beat Crimson on Hell, because they are releasing Hell raids now. They are releasing Hell. They are clever. They released Hell with these 3 characters. On JP, they released Hell first, right? With Hell, they now will introduce these items right here, which increase the costume level. Costumes now can be upgraded, which is not when this was first announced, I thought this would be so much better than it actually is, because in theory you can make any SR costume turn into a UR costume, in theory, but it's too expensive. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. These only drop from raids, And then, oh, let me close my window real quick. Too much outside noise. These only drop from raids, and you know, random events that they drop as well, like in shops and stuff. That will also get you some of these, but they are not, you know, just so easy to obtain, right? And you're only better off upgrading new war costumes anyways. So, but yeah. These drop from raids, you get a guaranteed one if you're the host. One if you're the host, guaranteed. If you're not the host, you have a chance of getting them. Does it show the chance here? No, it doesn't. It's like 6% chance of getting one. So yeah, it's not so good. Honestly, really, I never really join raids anymore. I'm only host. But these three, if you have Elaine's full costume, she guarantees you an extra one of these materials on Crimson. If it's a Neri, she guarantees an extra one on Grey Demon. Right? Yeah. Grey Demon. And then if it's Jenna, she guarantees an extra one on the Red Demon. The Red Demon is for upgrading haircuts. The Grey Demon is for upgrading, outfits. And the Crimson is for upgrading the weapons. So, in general, Crimson and Red Demon are more important because, you know, defense is good, but it's the least good. You know, out of the three, is the least good. But yeah, this is a very expensive update. Very expensive, especially if the banner doesn't last for a month. Because not only these are 6 very exclusive characters, they will only come back on anniversary, or maybe they'll bring the anniversary banner earlier, because honestly, with how fast global goes, the anniversary banner might just come out as like a regular banner, like, because there's no way global will reach a year before I'm saying they will reach Elizabeth before they reach a year, so there's no way Elizabeth will be the anniversary banner. And then the banner that followed Elizabeth was Dro's banner that had these characters in it. It was an exclusive banner, but Dro wasn't exclusive. The end was. That came with Dro. So these characters will come back, but only in that banner. So if you don't summon right now for them, you take a long time to get them again. So it's very trash that they release these characters that are super exclusive a week after Lost Vein. Are you kidding me? No, 2 weeks, I'm sorry. 2 weeks, I forgot about Mono. 2 weeks after Lost Vein, still trash. Still trash. These 3 characters on GP released after a month of nothing. Like a month and a half or something, of nothing. And they're releasing these, all 6, 2 weeks after Lost Vein, the most important unit in the game to have. Very trash. And also, not only need to pull them, but you also have to buy the costumes. The thing is, unless they give you the costumes, which... no, they don't. Yeah, they don't. Unless they give you the costume somehow, you will not only need to pull Meliodas, but also spend 60 gems buying his costume. And on and on and on and on and on and on. Except for Elizabeth, because she only has 1 part. Regardless, you have to spend more gems to even buy the costumes. And you can only buy it now. After they are not available to be summoned, the costumes go away. So if you don't buy the costumes, you can buy it later. It's the worst time ever for them to drop this banner. Only Wales will be really favored by this. I will summon, of course. I will buy the costumes, of course, but it's because I can. I'm a whale, and I summon for Lost Vein too. I am one of the people that will be favored, but I know 99% of people watching this video. I don't know, honestly, I don't know how many whales there are that watch my videos, but I'm sure majority of people that watch my videos are not. But I see by the comments and by my interaction on Twitter, most people are free to play. I really hate that they dropped this banner. I mean, I know why. They want to make money. They really want to squeeze money. That's why they dropped this banner right now. But I think it's really, really shitty that they're doing this. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Anyways, you know, also, these, it's really, really, really bad in the first few weeks. Honestly, right now in JP, it's not that bad. Like, if you acquire them over time, you can upgrade your characters and you have your time. But for the first few weeks, because whales can like spam by the packs infinitely, if you play ungeared and you face a whale, they'll have so much more CC than you. So much more, because they'll be upgrading all their costumes like day one. So, but don't worry. I'm telling you, after a few months, like I'll say like a month or so, it starts getting better. If you know, grind yourself yours, especially I'm telling you, Howlex and Red Demon are the ones you should be focusing on, because it's more CC. Red Demon is the more CC of all because it's HP. So, yeah. Other than that, furniture. Okay, nice furniture. Hawk Tavern costume added. Third round popular set. New hero costumes, yes, like I said. Jenna, Zenari, costume sets. Individual costumes, cosmetic, weapon costume, yeah. I don't know, man. I can and I will summon for this. Actually, I will be summoning with my girlfriend. I'll be, that'll be a great title. Very good, especially because it's for Grindy and Meliodas. So it'll be fun. It'll be really fun, but I don't like how they dropped this banner right after Lost Vein. It's just so scummy. And then new bundles, of course. Engraving for these three characters. Platinum Coin Shop added Darieri. Oh yeah, okay, so right now, right, we have the, what's it called? Disaster event dropping so much gold. Is the disaster event going away, or are they extending it? Can't find it. Oh, exchange shop. I guess they are going away. Regardless, all the gold that you have, don't forget to use it before the update on the gear gacha. Okay, don't forget to use it. Don't forget. Right now they have a rate up for SSRs, and it's so worth doing right now before the update drops. If you have any gold spare to use in the gear gacha, make sure to use in the gear gacha, because you might regret not using it. Regardless, good luck if you summon on the banner. Honestly, I'm telling you, if you already summon for Lost Vein, I do actually recommend summoning on this banner. These are exclusive characters that guarantee, like they're not just characters that will sit in your box, because I use the costumes to you know, get guaranteed demons every day, and I use the costumes to get extra items for the hell raids every day. These are things that help you progress through the game with double the speed. So yes, it's a very helpful thing to have them, and if you can't summon for them, probably good, because like especially these three, you might think, oh, they're just the lolly girls, I don't care about them. But their costumes really matter. The extra raid items really matter. Getting 12 of the Red Demon item every day is much better than getting 6 of the Red Demon item every day. Because let's make quick math calculator, right? If you do Red Demon every single day for a month, right? For some reason, 180. That's 6 costumes that you can max, right? 6 costumes you can max, compared to 12 costumes you can max, you know? I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck!